Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Firefly Tarot, and thank you all so much for joining me. So little bit of a different thing I'm doing right now, even like a slightly different setup and lighting. If you can't really see the cards, let me know, but I kind of wanted to keep it low lighting. Finally, I'm going to be doing a collective energy message. So this is not a pick a card. If you're used to my channel, you know I do primarily pick a cards. So what I'm going to be trying to do for the first time is getting, well, a full video on a collective message for you guys. And if I am also able to, I'll try to get the energy forecast for what's going on right now, because I have personally been dying to know what is going on in the energy lately. I am not an astrologer or anything like that. I do respect astrology a lot. If you guys know what's going on, please comment below and let us know. It's been like a lot of transformation, a lot of chaos, a lot of growth. This year in particular has been super up and down and kind of insane. So I mean, I want to add to hopefully the clarity. Okay. So obviously you don't need to pick a group here, so I'm just going to get into it. And I might even do zodiac stuff. I've been interested in doing some different stuff. I've been doing the channel for like a while. Yeah, so maybe just let me know your ideas as well if you have any recommendations. I still have to do the pick a card topics you guys have been recommending me. Sorry, I haven't done a love one yet. Spirit, this reading is for the collective. Thank you, please and thank you. So how am I going to do this is the question. Spirit, what is your first message for the collective? Is there any single piece of advice that they need to hear, guidance that they need to hear, anything of their highest good? All of us, 100% of us. What do we need to hear just right now? And then I'll get into the general energy and the forecast. Spirit, what do we need to hear as a collective? Thank you. Basically, anyone who's watching this, I should probably put that in the title, right? Like, if you're watching this, you were meant to hear it, you know how it goes. Spirit, what's your first message for us? Thank you. Well, I mean, they did kind of use clear message. Clear wording here. They did say take it slow. Take it slowly because there is a lot to carry, okay? And you're going to be hearing me doing some commentary about how different this feels than my pick of cards. It's weird to do this, actually. So take it slowly. Take things slowly because there is a lot to carry. And they said it again. There's a lot of burden for some of you, okay? Obviously, remember, this is a general reading, and if you want a personal one, the link is below. I do personal readings. So when we talk about there's so many things to carry, I feel like that is so true for all of us. We're carrying a lot. We have all these thoughts, stress, exhaustion, but it's not always a negative thing, right? We have obligations, we have goals, we have ambitions, we have the dreams that we wish to carry. Obviously, there's different ways that we can achieve that, but their advice, Spirit's first advice and your guide's first advice to you is to take things slowly, take things one at a time, and do it probably in a way that is more strategic than anything else. And I do resonate with this a lot. I'll be telling you guys what my plans are for certain things soon, and this does resonate with me fully. I have been taking my time with a big project that I've been working on, and I feel like that is the only way I personally can do it. If you guys get overwhelmed by tasks quickly, or if there's just like so many different things to do, it could be, I'm feeling the heaviness, like it could be like the stress that you're feeling could be from having to think about doing it all at once. And so Spirit is asking you literally take it one step at a time, take it one day at a time. Now for me, I like to organize my thoughts. I use writing, I use Excel sheets, I use different, like if there's a program you can use, like, you know, obviously using technology to your advantage. And having support as well, because here it does look to me like a lot of people, all of us in the collective, I think that for the most part we're trying to carry everything on our own. You can see 10 wands. We're holding all 10 wands. So my advice for you guys is to try to get some support and lean on people that you can lean on, like whether they're your friends, family members. If you don't really know anybody that can support you, you can even seek it online somehow. Like even our collective here, like there's people who say there's wonderful people in the comments, and I really appreciate you guys. I do have a Facebook group. I try to stay off of social media now though, because it stresses me, but you know, different forums and different online groups and stuff like that. and just kind of seeking that, putting it out there that you need some support. And then next in line, on a spiritual level, would be, of course, your spirit guides. Like if you can't have it in your three-dimensional world, I would say first and foremost, your spirit guides are there to support you. One other thing I'm seeing here with the 10 of Wands is that the person carrying all these wands cannot actually see in front of them. So their line of sight is completely buried in the wands, okay? So that can be dangerous because we can't see in front of us. We don't know if we're gonna, basically walk into some type of dangerous or conflicted situation. So we need to look up from that. So in my view, maybe the advice there is to try to not let your obligations or whatever you're carrying, try to not let it completely consume you or your focus, because we need balance. And again, that is very true. I resonate with that very much. Just trying to balance pretty much everything in life. Now, for me recently, especially in the last year or two, the thing that had to climb to the top of my list was my health, because it was before the last thing on my list. So for you guys, if you connect with that message, you know that it's true. We have to put our health first, because if we're not okay physically or mentally or emotionally, then obviously everything else is going to collapse and crumble beneath us. And yeah, we can get away with it at first, when we're younger and whatever, maybe we can carry more of the wands, but that gets old pretty fast. And we see quickly how much we get burnt out from doing that. Okay, so that is my advice to you guys, especially me now. I'm 35 now, and I'm like, wow, I really feel it. Like, I really feel it. I can't do what I used to do, like emotionally and energetically and physically, obviously, than what I could when I was in my 20s. So obviously everyone's a different age watching this, but just basically we want to prevent you from getting to that point of either burnout or stress and even physical injury too, like emotionally and physically, just completely being drained and exhausted. We don't want to get to that point. So this is more about prevention. That's usually what health is all about, right? Preventing, really negative consequences. So really try to keep that in mind. I ask as a personal favor, do that for yourself. Have some self-care and self-kindness for yourself, please. And if you have struggled doing that, definitely look into healing of the 7 chakras. Yes, I talk about it all the time. Probably one of your chakras is blocked if you have trouble with doing too much and carrying too much. That's definitely a chakra blockage. I forget, it might be the root one or even the third one. So this is a very powerful message so far. I was just kind of going on and on and on, and I like it. I like it. I like doing collective readings. So obviously I only got 2. I'll probably get a little bit more. So this is the collective energy message. Actually, I think that's almost pretty full of a message. But is there anything else that we need to add? And then I probably will get a little bit more of the forecast. As far as the actual weather forecast, I don't know if it's where you guys are, but my goodness, it's been where I am in New Jersey. It's been crazy, like completely just like flooding and storms and rain all month, really. All the past few weeks has been insane, and today was a severe thunderstorm warning, and it just felt like a river out there. So I don't know, I think that's like this chaotic, that it feels like chaos when that happens, but it also feels like cleansing, at least to me. Spirit, is there anything else that we need to know about here for their collective energy message? Any other advice, message, or guidance for the collective? Yeah, I mean, this is just adding on to that. They're asking you to not trap yourself and to not have a limited perspective on everything, whether it's like your ability to rest and to balance, or your ability to achieve or to dream bigger. Like this, generally speaking, is limitation. The 8 of Swords is limitation of the mind. The ways that we trap ourselves, the ways that we doubt ourselves, the ways that we restrict ourselves. And here it is starting to feel like a feeling of being trapped as well. So that's getting into a little bit more of the physical manifestation, I would say, of the emotional restriction, so it's like so basically it starts emotionally or energetically, and then it turns into something physical. So whether it's like physical restriction, it could be financial restriction, it could be environmental, it could be within your connections. This will follow you. That energy will create itself. It's kind of scary how that happens. And then here we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, similar energy there, being the pentacles and just kind of taking things slowly. I think there is this level of being grounded for most of us. You know, like a good 70%. I think there is a good level of grounding, but obviously you can see he's coming through as like crooked, basically. So, and this is true for me. I don't know if it's true for you guys. Let me know below. But I think that they're like, I'll speak for myself. I definitely need to do a better job at grounding myself. It's very difficult for me to stay grounded because I'm naturally ungrounded. So I don't know what you guys like to do, but recently I had to do some sage on myself, cleanse the energy and my environment. I really like to do that, although I often neglect that, so that can be helpful. Grounding, we can work on root chakra, we can meditate, we can journal, we can take long walks, we can go into nature, exercise, eat root vegetables and stuff like this. All kinds of different ideas. I encourage you to Google how to ground yourself, how to ground your energy, because I'm not an expert, but these are some suggestions. But we do need to look at that because, as you can see, he's a little off balance. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know? So this is more of like the present energy, right? I think that things are getting a little bit lighter, especially through your efforts, okay? The collective efforts of trying to open up our minds, trying to balance a little bit more. We feel a little bit lighter, and this is probably also a collective shift too, which is pretty much what we're getting today. So we have the Page of Wands. He's looking up, you know, he's looking up literally and figuratively. He's looking the things are looking up for him as well. Okay, so I do feel like there is a little bit of a shift coming. So let's kind of focus on the energy forecast just for the next, I don't know, maybe few days. I'm not really sure how I want to do the timing just yet. But yeah, like I think things are going to be looking up, and I hope that that's true. I mean, for me, again, in our area, it's very symbolic because the flooding and the storms and whatever are, I think, supposed to pass soon. So that would be nice. And not even speaking of weather, just if you're generally feeling like, again, like a heaviness or like the gray skies and that sense of restriction, this should be lifting within, I think, probably the next 2 days. That's kind of what they're telling me there. Not from when you're watching this, but this is a specific forecast thing for, I'll probably put the date in the title. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Any other messages, energy forecast for us in the collective? Specific, please. This is for one of the only times I'm doing like not timeless readings. I usually do timeless pick cards, which are pretty cool because time doesn't really exist necessarily. Yeah, things are definitely going to be improving. Even as we speak, I think that things are kind of lightening in the background, and then that's when it's going to show itself in the 3D world. What's today is I'm actually filming this August, the night of the pick a card that I did, so August 6th. It's around 10ish as I'm filming this, but I'm still looking into whenever I'm posting it. It's gonna all even out. So this is within the next few days. It should be lightening up, and I am seeing the skies clear again, realistic and energetically. I am seeing both ways. Okay, so that's really good, and I am feeling like just a brighter mood for many of you. I think that's a lot of people in the collective are going to be even getting a little bit better rest, or at least sleeping patterns, waking up a little bit earlier, feeling more productive, feeling brighter, energetic, and stuff like that is what I'm seeing here. Anything else, Spirit? And like the whole entire reading I've been out of breath. I can't seem to catch my breath. And I think it's just, again, that 10 of Wands is just so heavy, so pesky heavy. Okay, and then here we have the 4 of Cups. Where does that fall into? The 4 of Cups. What is the 4 of Cups message, please? I think they also said that there's a particular thing that's happening within your life that's not quite ready to align, but you won't even really notice it. This is just a background message, collective. The 4 of Cups is indicating that something is still growing in the background of your life, and I do think you know about it in a sense that Like this is a built-in part of your goal and your process. Like you already know what this thing is, but even you know consciously that it's not quite there yet. It's not ready yet because you're still working on it. You're still building things. You're still taking, you know, the time and pace that you have to in order to do this in a way that feels good to you. I was going to say in a way that's right, but it's really the right way is the way that feels right to you. That's kind of what I mean there. And then we also have Queen of Pentacles, we have Temperance, and then the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I mean, like they did say here with the Temperance card, well, actually with all of these, they're saying that the healing is going to continue. It is going to be consistent. I don't know if it's going to be big waves. Obviously there's outliers, but I think for all of the collective, it is going to be this consistent, grounded healing, and I love that message. So as you can see here, the Queen of Pentacles is upright. This suit court card is no longer crooked or askew. She is upright now. So that is really telling us something good. We are balancing, we are healing, we are harmonizing even. And I love that word. I was thinking that earlier today. I had a good affirmation that popped into my head. If you guys want, you can have it. I think I just said something like, I am in harmony with myself. And I think I said that because my wants and my needs, like spiritually and whatnot, and like what my brain wanted was like always in conflict, you know, like, and it was so annoying because it would get in the way and I would always be in inner conflict. So I said to myself, I am in harmony with myself, and I kind of just visualized it, and it worked very well. So yeah, that's going to continue. The gradual healing, the consistent grounded healing, and also persistence, as well as like your ambition and stuff like that. So the passion part, especially being wands, is going to continue as well. Is there anything else about the energy forecast that is within the near future, next day or two, or even like up until whenever I post again? We'll find that out soon. Spirit, anything else? Any final messages there? Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. Actually, this is really encouraging because the cards are now they're becoming increasingly more positive. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. Again, we're climbing. We're looking into the future with a brighter sense. We're drawing in a lot of abundance actually here with the Page of Pentacles. And we really need this because everyone has been struggling so hard. I don't know about you guys, but like everyone I know and myself, like it's been really tough financially for everybody. Obviously that could be like a whole topic in itself that I don't really talk about, like politically and whatever. But I think that it's been a tough energy, you know, and I do think that we are going to begin to create more abundance and prosperity. Like, I don't know where it starts. Obviously, it can start from just within ourselves. It can start within our own lives. But I feel like since this is a collective thing, it'll start to kind of, they're giving me this image of a circle, a golden circle going like this. Yeah, so I think that it's a collective thing that can certainly begin to improve. I don't know by how much. I mean, I certainly hope that it's a lot, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like the sprouting of abundance. They showed me like a bunch of flowers blooming in the spring, but where I am, it's summertime, but I still got like that nice visual. I wonder if it is linked to the seasons. Okay, so I don't know what I should do next. Is there any final, so I guess I'll just end on any final advice for you guys, for us in the collective. Spirit, do you have any final advice, messages, guidance for us in the collective here for our collective message for today, around August 6th or 7th, please? Whoopsie. Yeah, I think, was it the same thing? Yeah, that's nice. That's the same kind of energy for me. Final card, please. Thank you. Well, 2 cards, okay. So yeah, this is wonderful. We have the Six of Wands. This is your success. Okay, I do think that within the very close future, we are going to be experiencing more achievement. And obviously this can be outside, external world. But I think for me, I feel like it always starts within. I mean, it could be either or, but the Six of Wands, yeah. So there will be more achievement, more of a feeling of success and victory. And then I do think that these are pretty much the same thing. Like I do see movement coming in for us very soon. This is actually within the number 3. So it could be within the next 3 days. Some of you, yes, it could take a little bit longer depending on your situation, like especially how long it takes you to balance out some of the wands that we saw before. So this could be anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks. I don't think it's 3 months. I think that it's going to be closer. okay? Or even 2 weeks for some of you if you were nervous about 3 weeks. It just feels closer. But I definitely think that a majority of people will be within some days before I post this next anyways, but maybe let me know below what's going on with the timing. And then finally we have the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Again, kind of a similar vibe here. Extremely psychic, extremely intuitive. There is something special about this combo. To me, these two represent the most psychic energies in the deck. I'm sure there's other ones you guys can comment on, like in the deck, but these are what I feel are among the most psychic. We have that heavy, heavy water energy in the background as well. You know what's funny about this? I'm not even getting a message. I'm actually, like, it could be hidden. So there could, I think that's what it is. There's still something really hidden in the depths of the water. Something good, I feel. I don't think it's, like, creepy in a, you know, like something lurking. I don't think it's like that. I think it's actually something very positive. But I do think that it's going to take some time because it's coming from an ocean behind the High Priestess, right? Queen of Cups is probably in an ocean as well, or like near one at least. But yeah, something is really growing within your psychic sense. So in the collective, we are advancing within our psychic abilities. We are advancing within our intuition, with our ability to choose, because I saw this on the bottom, within our ability to choose what's right for us, I think, and our path. There also could be some kind of a message with the moon. I don't really follow the moon cycles. I really should. But I think the new moon just passed, like, recently, right? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be receiving some downloads. I really enjoy getting messages about psychic downloads and whatchamacallit, like basically signs and whatnot from our guides, like the really magical stuff. I really love doing that. Actually, I have a pick a card on what signs you will receive and whatever, if you want to search that. Honestly, I stopped linking videos in the description because I found even doing one extra thing made me feel burnt out because I just have that issue. Anyways, so yeah, that is what I'm thinking. It's still growing anyway. Maybe for next time, collective, I can look into that for all of us because this interests me. What I will tell you about this, if you're interested in increasing your psychic ability, they have really good books on the topic. If you just, just look on Amazon or like wherever, a bookstore, you can just Google it as well. But what I will tell you is practice. Practice makes it better. And over the last, what is it, like been almost getting on the 5th year at the end of the year that I've been doing the tarot work, my psychic abilities have increased because of the consistent practice. So just please know that. I wasn't at that level back then. Like I'm much better now because I've been practicing it. So anyway, collective, I think I'm going to leave it there. And again, this is my first time doing this type of reading. I only did it in like a little tiny spurt as a short. So yeah, I know I sort of like, again, like not bantered, but like I just kind of rambled a little bit here in this reading, but this was really fun for me. So maybe just let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this, definitely let me know. I want to do more of these. I've been saying it for a while, but obviously I'll still do pick a cards. And again, if you do want a personal reading from me, you can find the link below, and maybe you can share this with anybody you think would benefit from it. So and also, if you have any questions or topics for next time, you can let me know as well below. Thank you guys so much. Sending you love and blessings, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.